Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. In this video I'm gonna be doing a Q&A about studying in Turkey, so make sure you watch till the end because I'm gonna be answering some of the questions that you guys usually ask me through Instagram as well as here on YouTube. So I'm not just gonna be talking about medicine alone, I'm gonna be talking about studying in Turkey as a whole. So if you're new on this channel, hi, hello, this is Fanuno and thank you so much for stopping by, and please consider subscribing to this channel. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the very first question that I'm gonna be answering is, if you look on the map, you will see that parts of Turkey, most of the parts of Turkey is located in Asia, but you also see that a very small portion of the country is located in Europe. So yeah, I would say the country does connect the East and the West. And there are some people who do think that Turkey is an Arab country. That's not true. Turkey is a country that uses Turkish. There is not anything like Arabic in the country. Yeah, a very small part is in Europe and the very big part of the country is in Asia. So I hope that does answer your question. Turkey is a country that does use Turkish as its language of command, so most of the departments are in Turkish, but there are very few departments that are in English. So if you're lucky enough, you can study in English, but otherwise it's mostly Turkish. Yeah, you definitely have to learn Turkish because Turkish is the language of command in the country. So even if you're studying in other language other than Turkish, you're still gonna need the language for communication. If you go to the hospital, if you go to the bank, if you go to the grocery store, you will need to speak Turkish for communication. Yeah, so you definitely will have to learn Turkish in the end. This depends on your preferences. So this is like career choices. There are so many departments that are offered at the universities in the country, because there are also so many universities as well. So it's up to what you want to study. It's according to your preferences, according to your career goals. Yeah, so it's up to you. I would say that's a personal choice. There are so many ways. First of all, each university does offer its entrance exam, so you are going to take an entry exam that's offered by the university, or you might have to take an exam, it's called yours, that's offered in the country and as well as other parts of the Turkish neighboring countries. So you can take the yours, and with the mark you can apply to the universities, or you might take this international exam, SAT, the American exam. Then you can apply to the universities, especially if you want to study in English, that is, then you can apply to the universities, and in that way you can get enrolled into the universities. Duration of study depends on the department in which you are studying. So there are other departments that only last for 2 years, others, most of them 4 of course, and there is dentistry 5 years, medicine 6 years. So it depends on your department, like the number of years that you're going to spend at uni. Also, sometimes if you didn't do well in some of your subjects, you might extend. So it's up to you. You might end up studying business administration for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, according to your own personal choices. So actually, medical school is 6 years. So if you go to med school, you are going to study 6 years. 5 years is usually you do the basic medical sciences as well as the clinical sciences, and then in your 6th year it's an internship year, so you are always in the hospital for 12 months, making a total of 6 years, and then you graduate as a general practitioner. But then if you want to do some specialty or something like that, that's gonna be from 6 to 10 years, and sometimes if you're doing a surgery residency, then it's gonna go up to like 11 years. Yeah, so That's it. Like, medicine takes long, as we all know. Tuition fees depends on several things. First of all, of course, if you are at a government or a state-owned uni or private-owned uni, of course, definitely if you're going to a private-owned uni, the tuition fee is way higher as compared to the state-owned uni. So it depends on the type of uni you are going, whether private or state-owned. And also it depends on the department that you are studying. Some departments tuition fee are very low as compared to others. Let's say medicine has the highest tuition fee, almost like everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's in the government or the private. Yeah, so some departments have a way higher tuition fee. And also the tuition fee depends on the country of origin. Yeah, it's true, but it does depend on where you come from. So let's say you are from far away, let's say like Malawi. Myself, you have to pay 3 times tuition fee as compared to your Turkish colleagues. And the other states that are countries that are near Turkey, they pay like maybe times 1.5, something like that. So it also depends on your country of origin. You definitely can work, and also you cannot. It depends on the department of your study. Say if you studied medicine, then you can work in the private hospital. So I think even nurses can work in the private hospital as well. But on the other departments, it really depends on a lot of factors, I would say, of which I don't even know. But it's very rare, like from what I know, that the other departments like engineering or maybe education or business administration, as much as I know, it's very rare for people from graduates from these departments to start work in the country. But other than that, all I know is that med school graduates as well as students that are graduating from the nursing school can work in the country. That's what I know. Yeah, so this was a very short Q&A that I had to do for you guys. I hope I've answered some of the questions that you usually maybe are curious about studying in Turkey. I hope I have answered some of your questions. If you still have some more questions, please don't hesitate. You can leave your questions in the comment section down below. Then I'll be more than glad to help you out by answering those questions of yours, because I can do another Q&A for you just to answer those questions. And yeah, thank you so much for watching till this far. And please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. I will see you in my next video. Bye.